Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is December 27, 2025, and Barcelona have sent a new and improved offer to Al Ahly for their center forward. Also, Barcelona currently tracking a promising Croatian defender. And finally, Nathan Ake. What's going on? Is Barcelona interested? Yes, no? Gonna let you know. We have a lot to discuss. So let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Bo. We'll begin this video with the news that Barcelona have sent a new offer to Al Ahly for their center forward, Hamza Abdelkarim, someone we've talked about previously on this channel. 17-year-old center forward currently killing it with the Egyptian club Al Ahly. Barcelona are very interested in signing him during this winter transfer market, which is when he will turn 18 years old. So that means it's no problem. We can sign him without any problems because, of course, when you sign players from other continents, they have to be 18 or older. Now, Hamza Abdelkarim will be a 6-month loan if Barcelona are successful for Barça Athletic, with, of course, an option to buy where Barcelona can keep him at the end of the season if he impresses with Barcelona's reserve team. And as reported in a previous video, Hamza Abdelkarim has already reached an agreement with Barcelona to join the club. The only thing remaining is, of course, negotiations with his current club, Al Ahly, where Barcelona sent an initial offer that was rejected by the Egyptian club. Now, Barcelona have now sent a second and improved offer, which is 1.25 million euros in fixed, with variables that go up all the way to 4 million euros. And again, this is a 6-month loan, so Hamza Abdelkarim will come to Barcelona for free on a free loan. Now, when I mean free loan, that means Barcelona are not going to pay a loan fee. We still have to pay his salary, of course. So he would come on a 6-month free loan with an option to buy worth 1.25 million euros fixed, plus variables that would make the deal worth 4 million euros. And on top of that, Barcelona are offering Al Ahly 10% of any future sales. Now, Barcelona have sent this offer, and now it's up to Al Ahly's president to whether approve it or not. So far, we have not received an answer. Barcelona are reportedly calm because they know that Hamza Abdelkarim wants to come to the club. He's already reached an agreement with the club. And in fact, Hamza Abdelkarim is not interested in hearing from any other European clubs, even though the likes of Bayern Munich, AC Milan, and Olympique de Lyon are all interested in him. So, of course, we'll keep tracking the situation of Hamza Abdelkarim. So stay tuned to the channel and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any Barcelona news. Now, on to that next bit of news, because we do have an update in regards to Otamendi, someone that I told you Barcelona were briefly considering for the winter transfer market. As you know, Otamendi, currently 37 years old, is the captain of Benfica. His contract expires at the end of the season in the summer of 2026. And Barcelona were considering bringing him on for a short period, kind of like an emergency signing, since Christensen is injured and since we don't know when Araujo will be back. But once this news hit Portugal, Benfica immediately rushed to start negotiations because they're looking to renew the contract of their captain, which again expires this summer. Now, it's reported that Otamendi is very happy at Benfica. His family are very happy living in Portugal. So most likely Otamendi will renew, which honestly, to me, that's good news. Otamendi, great defender, World Cup winner. But he's at the end of his career. I mean, he's 37 years old. I don't know if that's necessarily the best signing right now for Barcelona. Plus, I've always, as much as I like Otamendi, I also think sometimes, given how aggressive he is, he does commit a lot of blunders. Kind of like some Araujo blunders, that physical, aggressive defender that in other leagues might be wonderful, but at Barcelona's system, maybe not so much because it's not as finesse, let's say, as our other defenders. But anyways, I'm not here to hate on Otamendi. I think he's a great defender. I just don't think he's a great fit for us. Let me leave it at that. All right, let's move on to the next bit of news, because Barcelona are currently tracking the progress of an up-and-coming and promising Croatian defender. Who is this guy on your screen and whose name is Branimir Mlasic. I hope I said that correctly, but if you don't know who Branimir Mlasic is, he's an 18-year-old Croatian center back. He's a right-footed center back. However, he can play both on the right and on the left. He's currently plowing his trade at HNK Hajduk Split, the Croatian club. He's having a breakthrough season where so far he has had 18 appearances with the first team of Hajduk Split. He has also broken into the under-21 Croatian national team. Now, Branimir is known for his imposing physical presence at the back. He is quick and he's comfortable with the ball at his feet. Now, Barcelona are not the only club tracking Branimir right now. Also, Real Madrid and Inter Milan are both tracking the progress of this young player, and they're saying that the Ligue 1 club Marseille are actually looking to sign him during this winter transfer market and then loan him back to his current club so he can continue growing and developing. Now, let me clarify something because I know people are going to be in the comment section. Barcelona's always watching players. All right, this is not an actual target. This is not Barcelona, someone who's trying to sign. This is someone that Barcelona are keeping track of because he's young, he's promising. So, of course, you have to watch him. You know, when you hear, oh, there's a promising player in this country, you go and watch him over a period of time to see whether he's hype or not. And if he's not a hype, he's not just hype and he's actually promising, then you have to watch how promising he is. Is he promising enough to be able to play at a club like Barca? Or is he just promising enough to be able to play at a club like, I don't know, Valencia, right? So this is what it means to track a player. It's not, oh, just Barcelona watching players, but they're broken and can't do anything. No, this is Barcelona watching other players, see how they develop and see whether they become good enough or can become good enough to come to our club. Real Madrid is doing the same thing. Does that mean, oh, they're broke, they can't sign anyone? No, this is part of the business. It's keeping track of hundreds of players all around the world to see which one of them continue growing and which one of them get stunted and stay at where they at. All right, on to the next bit of news, because speaking of defenders, another defender that Barcelona are considering for the winter transfer market, so a short emergency signing, kind of like the Otamendi one that they were considering, is, of course, Nathan Ake, someone that was offered to Barcelona, but Nathan Ake is someone who has lost minutes at Manchester City, and as such, he's looking to get minutes somewhere else because he wants to cement his position in the Dutch national team for the upcoming 2026 World Cup. They're saying Nathan Ake is very open to come to Barcelona. After all, that's why he offered himself. And they're saying now that Barcelona actually value him highly. They value him as a really good signing. They believe that he's someone that ticks all the boxes for Barcelona. You know, he's left-footed, so he can play on the left. Also, he can play as a left back. He's strong in the build-up. He has extensive club and international experience. And of course, the best of them all, he has the Pep Guardiola stamp. He's played under Pep, so he knows how to play that Barca DNA. So he could be a perfect fit for the winter transfer market. Because remember, for the summer, Barcelona are looking for a long-term signing. It could be someone that's promising, that can come here, grow, develop. For the winter, and they need someone that can hit the ground running. They don't have time to wait because Christensen is injured. So Ake fits that profile. So Barcelona believe that this is a really good fit for the winter transfer market. However, what's the problem? Manchester City are looking for a permanent transfer. They're open to a loan, but it would have to be a loan with an obligation to buy. So that, of course, presents a big problem for Barcelona because they're not looking to commit on long term. They're looking more for a short-term solution because the long-term solution, that's reserved for the summer transfer market. Now, let's end this video with the statements of Pep Guardiola, speaking of Manchester City, because he was asked about the whole Negreira case since, Real Madrid have been on the attack. And by the way, I'm going to be posting a video later of all the Real Madrid refereeing robberies during the Negreira era. Oh, it's good. So stay tuned to the channel. But let's talk about Pep Guardiola because this is what he had to say about the Negreira case. When I see the verdict, I will give my opinion. Until then, Laporta and all the presidents are innocent of everything that is being said. Barça is innocent and Laporta is innocent. You are very young and you haven't seen how we played football. It was incredible how we played. We won everything because we were much better than our rivals. So pretty much Guardiola summing up everything I've been saying on this channel. I mean, to begin with, people want to talk about Negreira, but at the end of the day, nothing has been proven. Barcelona are innocent. You're innocent until proven guilty, and nothing has been proven. I mean, right now, the case is in an investigative state. It hasn't even moved out of that. Once the investigation is concluded, a judge will have to decide whether there is enough evidence that a crime might have happened, not that a crime was committed, that might have been committed. If a judge finds that there's enough evidence that something might have happened, then the case moves to trial. Then during trial, you have to prove that Barcelona were guilty. And then you can say negrera, negrera, negrera. But up until then, Barcelona are innocent. There's no verdict that says Barcelona are guilty. There's no trial. There's not even, the case is not even out of the investigative phase. 3 years into this case, and there's still not even enough evidence to believe that something might have happened, let alone actually happened. And finally, I mean, it's pretty clear. If there's anyone who believes that Barcelona won during the Pep Guardiola years because of the referees, then I'm sorry, but you're a moron and you don't deserve to watch football because you clearly don't know what the hell you're watching. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did upload another video a few moments ago. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, guys.